Have you ever wondered if you should just chuck it all and join a monastery? Many people all over the globe are experiencing a deep knowing that there is more to this life than simply outer level, physical or material goals. Yet, most of us were raised to believe that our happiness was based on external goals, completing a certain degree, having money in the bank, finding a spouse, keeping a dependable job, owning property, or some other measure of external success. The reality is that a person could have all of those things and still be terribly dissatisfied with their own life. Another person could have none of those external things and be completely content. Access to joy and personal fulfillment is inside of all of us, flowing from our divine source. It has nothing to do with external reality and everything to do with each of us following our soul's deepest urgings. True, lasting joy and satisfaction can only come when a person aligns with the will of their soul and begins to follow their path to their soul's ultimate destination. Do you have access to pure joy? Do you feel fully content and satisfied in every moment, regardless of what is going on in the world around you? Or do you base your happiness on what is going on in your external life or how much stuff you currently have? Because money can't buy love, many spiritual teachings have advocated denouncing or abstaining from engaging in all things material. The thought is that it might be easier to achieve alignment with the will of our soul and in turn the will of God if we simply disavow ourselves from our material possessions, relationships, and any other physical level stuff that might cause attachments. There is a very, very small percentage of the population whose soul's purpose is to do nothing besides hold in the energies of higher consciousness so that more of humanity can make the paradigm shift. There are monks and masters who sit in silent meditation at various strategic points around the planet, holding the light. Then there are monks and nuns who are here to hold and maintain access to the ancient spiritual teachings. In both of these paths, the souls are naturally guided towards a life of material abstinence. However, the majority of the awakened souls upon the planet are needed to participate in the full physicality of the planet. If you know that abstaining is a part of your path, then go for it. If not, I encourage you to begin to follow your joy, even if it leads you toward material expression. We are at a place of human evolution in which our wills are now strong enough to fully participate on every level of being while achieving full enlightenment. Not only can you achieve complete alignment while being engaged in life, it is actually imperative that as many of us as possible model harmonious living. How else are the masses who are currently enmeshed in the physical level, fear-based reality, going to wake up, move out of right and wrong, and begin to live in loving? We are, after all, souls in physical form. Our purpose is to be fully integrated. This means living in complete alignment with God, humankind, and nature, while still in physical form. This entails embracing our physicality rather than denying it, and bringing each and every aspect of our physical reality into spiritual alignment. To move forward as a collective into the loving, our job literally is to create heaven on earth. To do this, it means experiencing prosperity, intimate relationships, sex, delicious food, material possessions, and anything else you can imagine in harmony and balance with all things. We can have a full outer level reality of physical engagement in the material world as true expression of divine form in action, while having our will aligned with our soul on every level of being. The beautiful and fabulous truth is that Spirit wants you to have everything in your life that your heart desires. You are a co-creator, and the earth plane is a canvas upon which you are here to paint. Your soul rejoices for you to create freely, to live in joy, loving, relationship, and prosperity, as long as it is in the highest good of the planet and all concerned. When you act in your own highest good, you are automatically acting in the highest good of all concerned. Understand that your heart's desires will be very different from old fear-based, ego-based desires that many are still seeking. Only ego is interested in destruction of nature. Only fear-based greed is motivation for war, the poisoning of the planet with widespread use of chemicals, mass consumption, manipulating nature, and poisoning our bodies and the planet. Your soul, on the other hand, will always have your highest good in mind and will urge you to lead with your heart. When you lead with your heart, you can feel free to follow your joy. When you follow your joy, this usually leads you directly onto the path that is in alignment with the will of your soul. What do you most love to do? What brings you the deepest feeling of satisfaction in your life? If you are following your internal guidance system, it will be leading you toward doing more of whatever lights you up, whatever that may be. When you are following your path toward your own destiny, you will feel a deep sense of personal satisfaction, an internal knowing that you're headed in the direction that is in your own highest good. Say, my soul wants me to have everything my heart desires. I am now following my joy, fully engaged on every level of being in the highest good of all concerned. Declaration. God wants me to live fully, to become the full expression of divinity in action. I now follow my heart's desires, doing whatever brings me the most joy. I trust that when I follow my joy, I am acting in my highest good, which is in turn in the highest good of all concerned. Many blessings of joy and vibrant freedom.